this week. Speaking of Kamloops this week, I have to let you know something. We closed our office to come over here and help out today. So I'm so excited to be part of the community. We have some Kamloops this week ladies who are going to be handing out movie vouchers to some of the evacuees, people who've been displaced, people who've just come out to enjoy the day. So we'll do that momentarily, and they'll be wandering around, so we would like you to take advantage of that. We have all sorts of thank yous that we're going to do in just a moment. I'm going to mention our popcorn sponsor and where all this happens, because you know what? This BC Wildheart only happens because of the amazing partners and sponsors in our community, so we'll be giving a lot of thank yous to them in just a moment. But as we know, and something that I don't know what it would feel like to be displaced, it would be absolutely painful to be uncertain and unknowing of what's going on in your community. So I'm really happy to introduce a very special guest speaker that we have here. I have to let you know this. We have the mayor of 100 Mile House here on the Aero truck. You guys, I love Mitch Campbell, and I gotta tell you a funny story actually. I took Mitch around back of the truck here because he's the mayor, so he's got to be really careful. So I wanted to show him how to get up on this Aero truck, and guess what? He's an Aero truck driver! No way! I'm like, sir, you want to be really careful. There's some really big stairs back here. Yes, sir! He's an Aero truck driver. Absolutely incredible. So I'm going to have Mitch say a few words, which are very important right now. Mitch, we're so glad to have you here. I'm glad you know your way around an Aero truck, obviously.
Yes, actually a funnier story. I got a call yesterday, and of course I've been getting 1 or 2 calls a day, or 1 or 2 calls a second. It was Tim Bell who phoned me from Vice President of Aero. Unbeknownst to him, he did not know that I worked for Aero. But he says, you know, would it be really nice if we could get the mayor to come down? We're raising funds. And he just found out about a half an hour ago, so give him a hard time. That's what I'm all about. Where is he hiding? There he is. Thank you. Oh, there he is. The guy over by the loo over there, in between the 2 pink and the blue ones. I'm sorry, I have to give you a hard time. That's what Mitch does best. But I have to say, guys, Kamloops has been incredibly hospitable to our community. Not only our community, but Williams Lake. And I believe Ashcroft and Cache Creek. You guys just keep taking people in. I'm proud to be a Canadian, but I'm very proud to be a British Columbian. And I'm very proud to say I've got family in this town. And this town is great for what they do. I'm trying to stay away from the emotional stuff, guys. It's tough for me. Anyone that knows me really well knows that I get emotional. But I just can't thank people enough. You know, I gotta tell you a story, and it's a heartbreaking story, but it's a really unbelievable story. We have an 82-year-old couple in 100 Mile, lost everything except for their camper and a little tent like this Keltire one here with a screen around it. The people there in Lone Butte, which is just one of our neighboring communities, marbles in my mouth, we're trying to get them a home to live in. They said, no, we're happy with our camper, we're really happy here. They tried to get them food, and they said, no, we've got enough food, we're really happy with what we got. But she says, there's one thing I want. Can you get me a jar of mayonnaise? I couldn't believe it. She's lost everything. Miracle Whip, not mayonnaise, Miracle Whip. I couldn't believe it. I mean, they've lost everything, and she wants a jar of Miracle Whip. You know, those are inspirational stories. I've got so many to come up with. Reality is I could be here for hours telling you stories. My community, and I'm going to tell you about my community really quick. This is tough.